The Critical Hit podcast contains foul language, sexual subjects, and other things that are inappropriate for children. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. I have to find the perfect... Eventually, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have a recording session where I find the perfect spot where I can lean, but also... Oh, this might actually be the perfect spot. That might have been the juju. All right.
Homie just hit the test run, didn't even realize it.
Didn't even realize it. Yeah, feeling a lot better about this setup now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. We're on. Hello, world, and welcome back to Critical Hit, a foul mouth podcast where we talk about everything. I'm your host, Red King, and with me always is Crimson just this time.
Just Crimson. That's it. The couch is light.
Yeah. Chrono Warden is he's taking the day off for his birthday. Happy birthday, Chrono.
Yes. Happy birthday. There's going to be confetti and everything going everywhere.
No, I'm just going to say I love you, brother.
All right.
And that'll be it.
Fair.
I'm not really into the whole editing thing. Psych! Confetti!
Love it.
Tonight, we are going to do our best at kind of wrapping up the June showcases from the big three.
Yeah.
There was a lot. There's a lot.
It was this conference season has been a little nuts, a little crazy.
So before we begin, obviously, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, because that's really where you get the traction.
Yeah.
I'm looking for another really spicy take in the comments about what I look like. That was fun, and I'll do it again.
Just paste my face on some type of character body, and then be like, "Yeah, that's you."
Hit me with your favorite spicy comments in the comment section. Also, of course, brought to you by Dubby. Go to dubby.gg and use the discount code CritHit, KRITHIT at checkout. Get yourself 10% off on us. There's new shakers. They got the Incredible Hulk green shaker. They got the Joker shaker. They've got Stealth Shaker 2.0. They've
Joker
got
from Batman.
Yeah,
not Joker from Persona.
No.
There's two.
Fair.
That's what I'm saying.
That's very topical right now. They've got Sunny D shaker. They got the new line for the summer. Still got time to get the Solo Leveling collab. Freyren collab is still going. They got the steel bottles, which are kind of sick. And they've been really hyping the cherry blossom hat. It's part of the merch. They got sick merch.
Dubby's pushing.
Yeah, Dubby's hot shit.
Okay.
Dubby fucks everything. Dubby be better.
Dubby fucks.
Dubby fucks. I'm not sure if I can do that, but
it's far out enough. just take that be better and then put it over both of us.
Yeah, for sure. June has been, in almost classic fashion, a gaming announcements month.
I have been kind of shocked, to be honest, because like the past, like, I mean, I'm gonna give it 5 years being conservative.
That's a wild statement.
Of June E3 season has been just mid. I will say mid at its absolute best. Now, like this kind of feels like a return to form in a lot of different ways. And I will admit, being a bit nostalgia blind, there's a lot of games that like they talked about that I'm like, I remember sitting there watching E3 and seeing like these types of announcements and being like, yeah.
Because that's really the comparison now is like we have we gotta mention E3. Like it's this was kind of a hype season. And right, like they didn't have and part of me agrees with it that there's no floor shows.
Yeah.
There's no
pageantry.
Yeah, no pageantry, no really weird Nintendo year where they had Nintendo 3DSs.
Oh yeah, attached to the
They were lanyard.
Yeah.
No, they were strapped to the waists of like
that just wasn't a good idea.
Of girls. That was wild.
Of like models, like straight up.
It was really strange. And like I could only imagine the hellish fucking interactions. I've got to tell you, I am not
Nintendo.
I'm not like, you want to know what? I can't even. There's no qualifier. That was fucked.
Yeah. Nintendo risked a lot, dude. They risked a lot doing that.
Did it work? I don't know. Maybe it did.
Yeah. It was just
a good enough. It was a good enough piece of hardware that it was okay that they did a really weird fucking thing with it.
I'm very glad they're a little past that now.
I think that this would be the perfect year to do something completely inappropriate like that.
You know what? True.
Go on a friggin' Switch 2 tour. They did do a Switch 2 tour.
They did.
It's occurring to me.
They thought of it before you. They're masterminds.
They didn't do it like that.
Yeah, true. Could have done it like that. Should have done it like that. Should have.
So let's do this kind of in order. And you want to know what? It's kind of loaded. We're not going to get through all of it.
Yeah. There's a ton to talk about, and I'm sure it will create many times of us bringing it back up in the near future here. But
the hellish awesome pull. I'm gonna say we've got Wolverine.
Wolverine looked crazy.
We saw a decent amount of it when it first was announced. It went dark. It came back. Wolverine was cutting because he's got a claw pattern. He's got that 3 claw pattern. And when you cut things with 3 claws, it does 3 fucking wounds.
Yeah.
I don't, obviously, it wasn't real time, but it felt real time.
It did.
It was hellish gory.
So it reminds me of, because we talked about it a little bit, because we watched that one live. I wasn't able to catch the other showcases live. Except for the Nintendo Direct. I was able to catch that this morning.
I was in Towanda, PA. And I had no signal. Upgrade your infrastructure.
Yeah.
It's cool that you're rural, but you don't have to fucking act like it. It's weak.
Like there is money here, I promise. You can put it into something.
People will spend it.
Put it into something else besides methamphetamine. Anyways, I probably should.
Tawanda's a meth town. Boom. Tawanda's a meth town. I'm a fucking warrior. You're a fucking meth head. We're different. We're not the same.
So there was I want to say it was actually X-Men Origins Wolverine. At the same time as that movie coming out, there was a tie-in game. And there was a tie-in game that was just needlessly good for being a tie-in game and also incredibly gory. And this game is like that, but like better. It was like, it got funny a little bit because when Jean Grey showed up, and which I guess maybe spoilers if you didn't watch the trailer, when Jean Grey showed up and she was fighting alongside of Wolverine, and it's like she's got like psychic powers and stuff like that, like kind of like throwing people and pushing people, and then like she'll push them into Wolverine and then they just die a bloody death. I was like, this is rather hilarious. It makes you realize how different it would actually be if you were in the X-Men.
Yep. There's a dichotomy there.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they haven't sat him down yet.
But listen.
Whenever we go on a mission, you start stabbing people a lot. And I gotta tell you, beginning to be too much. Logan.
Logan, you drink a lot, Logan.
Why the fuck are you calling me out on everything? Fucking bullshit.
It is beyond true that that man has problems.
So I'm gonna, because I'll sit here. Okay. That was a good intro. It was a good intro into PlayStation. I'm gonna follow that up with some personal PlayStation stuff for me.
Okay.
Is that I reinstated my PlayStation Plus membership.
He's back.
And I think I'm going to also reestablish myself as the crit hit PlayStation Center.
the resident PlayStation Center.
I think I'm okay with it. Sony, you're a bunch of cards. I'll have to censor it. Nothing you do is good, but you had a great showing.
Yeah.
And it convinced me.
Yeah.
So that's good for them. It's good
true.
for them that I will grace them with my membership.
Grace them with your member.
Speaking of which, they had Tomb Raider. That looked great.
Tomb Raider looked awesome. So here's the thing. People are pissy about that. And I don't understand why. Because when I look at it, if you look at the facial model of Lara Croft, she actually looks quite a bit like the reboot Lara Croft. Like they tied it in.
They did great.
Yeah,
I think they did great. There's not a damn thing wrong with it.
Ace Combat 8. And mind you, there's quite a few of these, and it's going to be across the board, that are not exclusive, but they showed them off, and like I think being the first to show them off, and we'll get into this later because I think that really kneecaps somebody. Being the first to show it off is very important right now.
I've always been a big fan of Ace Combat, and they put waifus in it, so fine.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Yeah. Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered.
Yep.
I can't tell you how hype I was. And this was the beginning of what I call the Renaissance. What I'm sure a lot of people are probably calling the Renaissance. People like to use that term. but the Renaissance of gaming. They're coming back, bro.
Like we have a stunt man.
That's what I'm saying.
I poked myself in the eye with my shaker cup. That was awesome.
So Dynasty Warriors 3 was the very first Dynasty Warriors game I have ever played. And to see that game back with amazing, awesome visuals that are, yes, this is like industry standard right now. And I'm not going to try to hang too much unless it's genuinely amazing. I'm not going to try to hang too much on visuals when I talk about much of anything. But like to see it go from, I mean, if you were there for the PlayStation 2, you knew at the time it was something special. But it looks a little different. A little different.
I was both surprised and actually quite satisfied with the state of play. There are a lot to list.
Lao Fei, God of War Lao Fei, which
so we're gonna come back to Lao Fei because that's gonna be the one.
Yeah,
and I think we're gonna move on from PlayStation after we finish talking about Lao Fei.
Yeah,
got a lot to fucking say about Lao Fei.
Yeah.
Kemuri looked great.
Yeah. Which
Until Dawn 2 was surprising. They have Neil Newbin as a character.
I wasn't.
And it's like the people from Baldur's Gate and the people from Critical Role are getting work.
Yeah, they are. They are.
The Final Fantasy, it's it's an R word.
It's an R word. Which one?
The newest one.
The newest
that
one.
they showed the trailer for.
Of 7 or
7.
Yeah.
Revelations.
Thank you. I think it was Revelation.
Travis Willingham from Critical Role is Sephiroth now.
What?
Not gonna lie, it's pretty neat.
That is pretty neat. I'm 10 hours into remake. I'm trying to run through remake and rebirth before the new one comes out.
I don't think I'll be able to because I'm. I have something that I'm playing now. I have something that I've been playing. I've tried it again, and I've tried it again, and now I'm back in. I'm back in, and it's all Nintendo's fault. And we'll get to that in a minute because we're going chronologically. Let's just one of the cool things that I think it's just worth mentioning is like Rayman looks awesome.
Yeah.
I think we can really honestly do a remake of those 3D games because those games were fire, and I don't care who thinks.
You have the designs already. Now you have all of your Rayman characters modeled in nice brand new 3D models.
Yeah,
I think it's time.
Go for it. It would be great. I would love it. I'd play it.
Yeah. Stuntman, we talked about a little bit already, but the fact that a Stuntman game is happening, right? Like, ask me any game that would have been on my bingo card. Stuntman does not.
It gives me so much hope that, like, hey, maybe they'll start to bring these series back. Spyro's getting Spyro the Dragon 4 is coming out.
Like, oh my gosh.
The remakes were better than perfect.
Yeah.
I love them.
Stunning.
Completely. The Insane trilogy was great. Crash Bandicoot 4 was great. Spyro 4 is going to be amazing.
Seems like Activision, they got a little bit of a shot in the arm, and I tend to wonder, maybe does this
keep on those cycles, dude?
Yeah,
swole out with the catalog. These are steroids references. Whatever they're on, keep on it.
Stay on it.
Stay on it, bro. Yeah. Don't let yourself get shrimpy again because you're coming through strong.
Yeah.
You know
that goes the same with Xbox. I tend to wonder if maybe that's why some things are starting to come back in kind of an interesting way. You know what I mean?
So let's close out the state of play real quickly by talking about God of War Lao Fei. I'm going to start with, wow, the graphics are really nice.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm going to start with, hey, they're bridging the gap slightly between the old God of War 1, 2, and 3, where it was like real jump heavy and, you know, and they're bridging it between that and the new game. Very nice.
But it's Kratos' wife. Why isn't she doing dishes?
So here's the thing. I'm not one for gender politics.
No, not normally, but
I think that gender politics, second time,
just put it in somebody else's voice, but I never said it.
Yeah, it's Caleb Hammer who said it. He says it all the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If Caleb can say it, if Hammer can say it, I can say it.
Hammer is really above our pay
grade. Yeah. In a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways.
He's also got savings. I don't have savings.
Yeah, fuck savings.
He's got savings.
I'm just gonna die anyway. Who gives a fuck?
As we get deep into this, I'm not gonna say that now.
Yeah, let's.
As we discuss,
I don't believe in gender politics. Preface. Why the fuck is this an issue? They picked literally the best woman character in God of War, and there aren't any. Or there was that druid hippie chick. From the first.
She was cool though.
She was cool. You want to know what she was trying? She was trying to stepmother Atreus so bad.
Oh yeah.
She was a little crazy.
That got a little crazy.
You know, Kratos said it in the first game that she is a great warrior, so great that she bested him in combat. In the second game, they said that she went toe-to-toe with Thor. The qualifications are all there.
Yeah.
He married her and had a baby with her because she kicked his ass.
It's like, that's hot.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
This is fine.
Yeah.
And she is and she's modeled and mocapped after what's her name?
I forgot what her name is.
Deborah Ann Wool.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Who is she's a fan favorite of anybody who is into tabletop RPGs or any media like that, fantasy media. She taught freaking Jeremy Bernthal how to play D&D.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. She did great. She's awesome.
I that was the one thing, because I was looking at the character and I was like, where do I remember her from?
Yeah, I had to actually look it up.
Yeah. I couldn't clock it immediately, but then as soon as everybody started talking about it, and they're like, oh my gosh, look at her and then look at her in the game, and it's like, okay, first of all, they still look exactly the same. They look like mostly the
2026.
Same. Yeah,
the face is going to look exactly the same.
Yeah. Like, furthermore, no, they're not going to make the character look like they're wearing makeup. They just died. Literally just died.
Yeah.
In the game. It's like, so, no.
Well, as soon as they burnt her body.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting little, it feels like an interesting little bit of mythology. And
oh, yeah, that's true. Because that's when when she
went to the afterlife and it does the Norse thing. She is that universe's Kratos.
Yeah. Let's give it
How are we against this?
Yeah.
A fucking skilled fighter, a magician. She's that universe's Kratos. The only thing that stopped her from doing the same ass thing was that Atreus never died.
Yep.
And that universe's God of War never went against her too bad.
Yep.
If they did, would have been the same ass thing, and Kratos would have been like, they would have met in like a different universe and been like, hey, baby, what's up? She's like, I just destroyed my fucking world. You're like, so did I.
Yeah, and they would have done it anyways.
Yeah. Come on, dude. What the fuck? That's crazy. That game looks awesome.
Yeah.
And like, you say, oh, they can't call it God of War. Oh, she looks like some mom. Bro, she's a mom. Asmongold, shut up. You're
yeah.
hard. Just gonna see if it works.
I'm gonna see if
it works or it tanks us. I did 3.
I'm just gonna see if it works.
Did 3. I hate Asmongold.
I hate that guy too. He's
my beef for today, and I haven't done it in a while.
Oh yeah,
Asmongold, your face is ugly. You look like we got Moist Critical at home, but it went bad.
Yeah, yep. And the home is like the home of like what was the dude? It's like the Slob or something like that. There's like a book. Like
yeah. That's crazy. That book scarred me for life. Son of the Slob, even worse.
Yeah. I'd be getting into some.
Shout out to Pugzer. He's a real one. He did a face reveal. He's cool as fuck.
Oh, really?
He did a Dracula video real recent, and it was amazing.
Interesting. Okay.
But Asmongold, you look like you skeet freely around your house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you dumb? Are you fucking dumb? Fuck you.
I also have to admit that it is a bit weird that like we're trying to move away from this whole like, oh, it's not about what the woman looks like, right? But then the only thing that we can talk about whenever there's a woman main character is what she looks like. And that's on both sides.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
And that's on both sides.
What the fuck is going on? We're trying to be progressive. We're trying to be allies. We're trying to be this. We're trying to be that. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. That's on both sides. And I'm like, yeah, you're corny. No, that game looks awesome. There's no two ways about it. That game looks awesome. If you don't think it looks awesome, then one, you're not a God of War fan because the gameplay is like classic God of War. So if you don't think it looks awesome, you're not a God of War fan. If you really think that there was too many other places for Kratos to go besides he just starts killing every pantheon of gods, which I'm just going to be honest, it gets old after a while. It's just the
thing that made it refreshing was that his his kid didn't die and he had a chance to be a dad.
Yeah, it was different.
It was refreshing.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, he had a whole ass family in the first God of War game that died off screen.
Yeah. I think actually it was technically him.
Yeah,
it was technically him, and he was covered in his family's ashes.
Yeah.
Which is...
But they didn't bring that up until later.
Yeah, and what are they going to do it again?
And they didn't bring it up ever since. So it's like, what's going on? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
People are
weird. People are weird.
Fucking dumb.
So I would say, I'm going to say this, even with... Because there was a good mix of old and new in the state of play.
They did a couple of new IPs,
which I appreciated, and I think that does well for, as much as I'm an old head, it does well for the gaming industry to not necessarily fully rely on nostalgia. With that being said, there's some stuff to talk about in the Xbox showcase. So
yep, we're moving right along to the Xbox showcase.
So Gears of War is back in an incredibly high capacity. So we get Marcus Phoenix origin story.
let's just do a snap judgment. 3, 2, 1. We both spoiled.
I spoiled it. So yeah,
we both spoiled it.
Yeah, it was amazing, dude.
Thumbs up
like
for those who are on audio platforms.
Yeah. And the thing is, right? What was it? Was it E-Day? Gears of War E-Day?
Emergence Day.
Yeah. Which they also talked about Call of Duty, but we know about Call of Duty. We're not going to worry about that.
Call of Duty.
But you get an origin story. So we get to go back to Marcus Phoenix. You're probably going to see Dom again. You're going to see, you know what I mean?
And it's going to be weird to see him again, and because they showed him in the trailer.
Yeah.
It's going to be weird to see him again.
Knowing where it goes, gosh. And if you're a Gears fan, if you're like a classic Gears fan, I'll be honest, I haven't been a Gears fan since 3. It was 3.
You didn't like 4?
I didn't like 4. 4 was a little weird. 4 started getting into like Boruto territory is what it felt like. I'm gonna be honest. They gotta not do Offspring. Like they gotta, which that's funny because that kind of ties into something else. But we'll get there too. But yeah, you can't do like sons and daughters of like the original. Like it gets very corny.
Boruto.
So I'm like, but the movement looks like it is somehow they took the movement of Gears that was already awesome and they made it look smooth. That's what I like about it.
It did surprise me because like I remember, pre Gears 4, it was like, you were like the animations clipped into each other. So like you'd be run, and then smash into a wall. And then it was just very pop, lock.
Yeah. It felt very gamey.
Fucking really good.
Yeah. And it's like, well, here I am talking about visuals again. But like the setting is what kind of got me. Is that I'm actually looking at something that feels like, because by the time Gears of War 1 happens, the locusts have been a thing.
And they've been busting everything.
Yeah, destroying everything. So everything looks bombed out. Everything looks like for like a better term, it looks like futuristic like bunkers and stuff like that. And it was
it was weird when they raided a police car and like they're all arming up and the one homeboy, he was like, this isn't gonna be enough. It fell out, like you fell out of your depth, and like it's gonna hit like Halo Reach hit.
Yeah.
Definitely a prequel, definitely a hopeless struggle, definitely odds are stacked against you, and we all know where it's going to go, but I think the journey along the way is going to be great. And I know they're going to have COG armor.
Yes.
But it was cool to see my guys in their fucking street fits.
Yeah. It was very cool. It takes them away from like that weird they just felt like robots. I'm gonna be honest. They didn't.
Robots with human heads.
Yeah.
Boombox chests. It was crazy to see it. The street fits are awesome.
And then freaking you see Asha Shamalama out there just popping through and being like Xbox console exclusive. I'm like,
they didn't cheapen it and because I don't have an Xbox.
Yeah,
I have Game Pass, and I'm feeling a little slighted because I have Game Pass. Finally, I convinced myself to do it, and it's like, oh, fuck you. You don't get the new Gears. But whatever.
Yeah.
It looks great, and I think it was a powerful flex. It was a needed flex.
And I think I have more hope now as far as going forward, as far as competition goes, that they didn't keep doubling down and tripling down on this everything's an Xbox thing. You know what I mean? And the thing is, right, there is going to be a point in the near future where I believe that there's going to be some kind of hegemony, as it were, of everything.
Weird choice of words.
of gaming in general. I don't think in the current market that exclusives and things like that are sustainable. But I do think that for now, it made everybody, and I don't know who was the catalyst, it made everybody come out swinging, and that's what we need. You know
because we spent money on these fucking consoles. And the idea is that you support the consoles with good software, not re-releases, I'm going to say it, I love the indie devs. I love my indie developers. Fuck all of these pixel art drawn back 600 feet. Rogue-like. There's got to be a space in between AAA and $3 and a crunch wrap ass indie games. There's got to be a space in between.
I agree. I'd love a crunch wrap. I agree.
And we're getting stuff. We're getting Senua. We're getting We're getting State of Decay 3. We're getting.
I'm hyped about that.
Clockwork Revolutions that are spacing the gap. That it's not AAA. It's not fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest, and this is just what it is. It depends on how you view it. When you have something like Claire Obscure Expedition 33 repping indie, I'm sorry, I'm not impressed anymore by her. And if that's your art style, if that's your choice, and that's what you can afford, whatever, cool. But you just understand you're like every other game. Like it's just as bad if indie developers do it as AAA developers do it because it's all boring.
Yeah, because it's either gray-brown, gritty shooter or bullshit pixel art, fake-ass artsy, drawn back 6 million feet. I have a 65-inch television in my living room. I have astigmatism pretty bad. I don't want my guy to be small on the screen.
No.
And I also want colors. I just want, we saw Spyro the Dragon on the Xbox showcase, and it looked fucking amazing.
Which is crazy.
They have Minecraft Dungeons 2, which I didn't give a fuck about, but my kids got hyped about it.
Yeah, true. That's true. Fable is looking kind of good.
They did a brand new thing with Fable. I don't think it's the same art style.
No, not even. I'm gonna be honest. The comedy's still there, but it seems a bit.
They did bullshit weird comedy. Because they had actual comedians do the first couple of trailers, and then they did something completely different with this third one. And there was some. I kind of read into it where the narrator's like, the world needs a hero, and that hero is going to be me. So it's like everyone's self-absorbed.
Mhm.
Everyone's got it out for themselves.
That was a cool line. Dude.
Everyone, like, it felt good and it looked good.
Yeah. Which that is actually getting a PlayStation 5 release. I know. I'm like,
that's dropping the bag.
yeah, that's dropping the bag right there.
Dropping the bag.
Halo campaign evolved. Oh my gosh, dude. And this is what I mean. When was the last time that you could look at E3 season and say that you had Gears of War, Halo?
This was an
Fable.
This was an E3 ass fucking season.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's like you have God of War happening on the PlayStation side. You have it's banger after banger after banger. You know what I mean? You gotta find something to hate. You really do. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, there's a couple weak ones in every showcase, like Dune
Dune sucked in the state of play.
I don't even know. Who made Dune.
I can barely remember seeing Dune, and when people mention it, then I remember it, and I'm like, that was cheeks.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Did ChatGPT make Dune? You know what I mean?
Crazy Taxi World Tour.
Oh my gosh!
When they had Homeboy, it was Axel. Because I'm a wicked Crazy Taxi simp. He comes up against a ride sharer.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay,
exactly what that's with the Offspring in trailer, bro. I'm done playing with you, bro. Like
they actually did right. Do right by me. That's all we're asking. If you ask any gamer, any fan, I don't like to say, oh, we're gamers because it sounds gross in 2000.
But
yes, anybody who's playing games right now, anybody who's got a console who spent the fucking money, because that's the big deal.
I dropped dime on this.
What are you trying to get out of this? I just want them to fucking do right by me. And this is not just a gaming thing. This is an everything thing.
Yeah.
You buy something, you want motherfuckers to do right by you on it.
Yep.
And they really did come through.
Castlevania Belmont's Curse was shown off at the Xbox showcase, which it's Castlevania returning. So I'm so glad Metroidvanias are getting better. Okay,
so they got shitty when they were trash pixel art drawn 6 million feet away roguelike.
Yeah. And then suddenly Metroid Dread happened, and now you get Belmont's Curse, that newer Prince of Persia game, like going off. So I'm like, that's good. If you're a Metro fan, I was never really much into Metro. I understand it's a huge series. The Persona 4 revival. So
how many times are we going to see Persona 4 come back and Persona 3 come back?
So Persona 4 and 3, I think they're probably somewhere close to GTA 5 for the most re-release game.
I think they probably got them beat. They got them beat.
But they got better graphics this time.
They got Persona 6.
Persona 6 got announced, which I've seen some leaks of the MC, and people are not happy. My man got the straight bowl cut, blonde, looking like a.
Well, what about Shin Megami Tensei? Was it 5 when Homeboy had the? It was a grown ass man with a Hime cut.
Persona 6. If you look him up real quick, look up Persona 6's main character. He kind of got the Hime cut. In some angles, he kind of got aura. Some he doesn't.
Oops. Yeah. Oops. Fucked it up. He looks like Armin.
He does look like Aaron. He does look like Armin.
It's dead ass Armin and Mika-san.
Yo,
in the art,
that's crazy. Yeah.
Whoops, fucked him up. Boy, soft as fuck. Look at this. Look at my son. They fucking made him soft. Boy.
Look what they did to my son.
My fucking son. They made my shun look like Armin from Attack on Titan. Look what they did to my fucking shun.
What was it? It was it's Viva. What is it?
Viva Las Vegas.
Vivarium. That's what it was.
Vivarium.
Vivarium. That's what it is. That's it.
Vivarium.
Vivarium, man. It looks like a classic ass anime, and I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I gotta give that some attention. That looks cool.
Oh, for sure. Most definitely.
Cool.
Most definitely.
Move along. Not really a fan of that. Age of Empires.
So when I saw, because I was kind of in and out of the press conference. I saw Wulong and I thought it was fucking Wukong, and I was like, hey. Awesome! I was so disappointed when I followed it up, and it wasn't it.
Flight Simulator, yeah. There was a couple of them that.
And then they got hardware.
Yeah.
20th anniversary.
Which
that might be my time. Might be my time.
My time has come.
Whoops! Fucked around and got an Xbox.
So again, when you look at the Xbox showcase, like. They came out swinging, bro. And like, what is in the water? What happened? And I have a theory, actually, because they have to soften the blow at some point for raising their console prices by like $150.
Like, sorry, guys. We really did a bad thing. But it's like honestly, going to someone's house. You go to someone's apartment. You throw hands on them. You literally take their money. Then you come back with snacks.
Yeah.
Good snacks.
Yeah. Came back with some fudge rounds, boy.
Yeah, fucking fudge rounds, fucking the bugles.
Yeah.
Somehow you went back in time and got the fucking 90s bugles.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the good bugles. I can't even put them on my fingers no more, man.
Weak.
Yeah. It ain't right.
We'll hold off from actually doing a numerical rating of these fucking press conferences until we've gone through all of them. So far, so good.
Bangers.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to do the one that I'm going to try to do the most arguing about. Nintendo is coming up. Their 1 year Switch 2 anniversary and their 1 year Direct, their announcements coming up. Hang on.
Hey, yo, turn me up in the headphones.
Hello world, Red King here with our sponsor, Dubby. Go to dubby.gg and enter our discount code CRITHIT. That's KRITHIT at checkout for 10% off on your order on us. That's dubby.gg, discount code CRITHIT. Dubby, be better.
Watching, man, this life is hectic. Chasing every dream, I don't ever need to second guess it. Top of the game, I'm the one they all selected. From the bottom to the top.
Okay, and we're back. And
Time to get divisive.
divisive.
Divisive. That's how the British say it, so they're always right. Except for the colonizing thing. There's a lot that they weren't right about.
The fact that there was a spice trade, they don't use spice in their food. The fact that they fucking talk shit about American food. The fact that they talk no.
You already had beef today. You can't double beef.
Yeah, almost. I've got 4 beeps that I got put in there.
Yeah. It's like, I'm in deep.
Let's do a thing.
Okay.
They did what I thought they were going to do at launch, which is release a bunch of upgrade packs for pre-existing games.
Yes.
Catch up with all the releases.
Mm-hmm.
They did a lot of that. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen.
Happy. I'm happy for that. I want to play that game, but
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. They did Stellar Blade. That's cool. All right.
Which that basically confirms the other one's probably going to be coming to the Switch too. Which is cool. That's good to know. They talked about Star Fox again. They didn't need to do that. They definitely didn't need to do that. It was short, but they talked about it again. It's coming out in like 10 days or whatever. You don't need to talk about it again. You don't need to do that. But what I will say, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this before we get into tearing it apart too much. Nintendo absolutely had the most to prove. Absolutely had the most to prove. Right now, and you can say what you want about the prices getting raised or whatever like that. You're trying to sell.
Oh, my play button.
Just
my bad.
Hitting full. Yeah, that's probably right there. Copyright. Nintendo's going to be like,
I heard that fucking sound, buddy. I've got AI searching for that click. Any fucking time I hear that
like it's
coming down your ass, DMCA.
They absolutely had the most to prove because you're trying to sell a new piece of hardware. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to convince people that this is what they want. This is what they need to buy, right? I don't think the best way to do that is to start off with Rhythm Heaven.
They didn't prove shit.
I have...
So,
I can argue.
Now, here's the thing. At full risk,
it's a 50-minute direct.
It's a 50-minute direct, and I haven't played the Star Fox demo yet. This is my admission. I'm going to play it later.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to play it as soon as we get done here.
On the screen, though, I want to see it.
It was very cool. And I didn't get to watch it live. I came back afterwards. But I'm gonna say that there was nothing. You had Pokopia DLC. Cute. I'm glad it came out.
Pokopia is peak. It's a good game. It's a good game. You should try it. If you try it, you'll be excited.
You have Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 getting the Switch 2 versions.
That should have been year one.
That should have been year one. It really had.
Nintendo owns Monolith Soft now. That should have been year one.
I'm glad that it's happening. I like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and I've wanted to get through it, and it's been running great on the Switch 2. It's made me get back into it. It's going to run even better, and that the upgrade pack is available now.
Yeah,
sweet.
It's all.
Yeah, thanks. Love it.
Minecraft getting proper edition. That's a thing. That is kind of important by this point. Onimusha's coming to the Switch 2. That's important. So this is the thing, right? Because I had to kind of frame this a little differently because I was thinking about it after, because we have a group chat dedicated to Critical Hit. So whenever stuff be popping off, I'd be talking some crap in there. And I didn't really have much good to say about the Direct before I sat back and I thought about it. And I'm like, right now, Nintendo they're proving that they are in this game. That's what they're doing with this. They're proving that, because in between even the Direct and the other showcases, they've been confirming that games such as Crazy Taxi is coming to the Switch 2. They've been confirming that the Rayman Legends remake is coming to the Switch 2. A lot of games that you saw on even Modern Warfare 4 is coming to the Switch 2, which is a very weird name now that I think about it, because Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was the original Modern Warfare, and then now it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4.
The naming convention's starting to get dumb.
Yeah. And they say Modern Warfare 4, but there's actually been like 8 of them.
Space Marine 2 is coming out on the Switch 2.
Yeah, that's big.
Can't play it on the stream though, because Nintendo will shut you down.
Oh yeah. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Okay. My problem with this. Okay. Nintendo, their first party stuff they've talked about already. And the thing is, if that's not your cup of tea, it didn't hit for you. Because right, I like Fire Emblem. So Fortune's Weave, I'm like, looks great. That looks awesome.
Yep.
That new Xenoblade game looks awesome. That game looks awesome. If you don't, the thing is, right?
Physically, it looks great, but they turned. I've always had an issue with the Xenoblade games. After Xenoblade Chronicles 2 got a little goonery.
They started turning.
Xenoblade
hard.
Chronicles X had the same feel as the original one. Had mech suits. All good things. This new Xenoblade Chronicles game, they turned it into School Days of Warriors, and I hate that genre. It's like my second least favorite genre besides isekai.
It does look a little Hoyoverse too.
It's Hoyoverse as fuck. You know, stuff like Metaphor Refantasio.
I'm happy for that.
I'm glad that it made it to the party.
Yeah.
And right, year one should have been the catch up year, but since they decided to do a dry ass year besides Bonanza and ZA,
Requiem was in there. Pragmata was in there.
Yeah, you can get those
year one.
You can get those games everywhere.
Yeah, but that don't mean that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying year one was dry.
I can't find why
remake. Final Fantasy VII remake. Rebirth.
What? Okay,
Fatal Frame.
So
remake.
The thing that they did, and hopefully we'll never see it again, is the streaming games. Where you purchase a $50 streaming game.
Yeah.
I hope to never see that again.
Yeah.
You better not fucking do it.
Yeah. That's fair.
Optimize, retool this, that, the third, make it work. Don't ever do that shit again. And I'm glad that we're done.
Yeah.
I paid for 2 Switch 2s. Okay. I don't think they did enough.
Well, hold on now. Because I'm looking at it. I'm looking at Dragon Quest Monsters.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
You're not a Dragon Quest Monsters fan. You're not. I don't know if you're a Dragon Quest fan.
I'm a fan of the Dragon Quest games. I hate Dragon Quest Monsters. And I also hate that they turned every character into a lowly.
Yeah, that's fair.
They turned Deborah into a lowly.
That's fair.
Go fuck yourselves.
That's
you want to know what? Let's get back on some crazy shit. Stellar Blade 2 trailer came out and everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is pedophile. And I don't know if I can say that, so I might bleep it. You want to know what's really a little sus?
Yeah.
And honestly, maybe you're shitting on Toriyama-san's vision of Dragon Quest is when you take established adult characters and actually turn them into children. I hated that. I looked at it and I was like, this depraved, worthless, fucking touchless, disgusting, fucking weeaboo bullshit, fucking nonsense. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I've had enough. I fucking had enough of that series. Monsters, fuck that, and fuck whatever they did with it.
Okay. All right then.
That made me mad.
Dude, Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC.
Shut the fuck up.
You ain't got Bonanza yet. Bonanza's good. Bonanza's good.
I love Bonanza.
Yeah.
Great game. Why are we putting DLC in it?
That's everything nowadays. We shouldn't have talked about orbitals again. I'm done talking about orbitals. We've talked about that enough.
Looks great.
Yeah, it does look great. It does look, but we've seen it. You know what I mean?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Low key.
Naruto Ninja Storm ass game.
Low key. I thought that was a cool game.
Only because
The
Jujutsu
concept was
Kaisen is a throwing hands ass show and it's okay.
And the concept of the game was cool. You fight like waves, like you do wave battles, and then eventually, if you survive till the end, you fight the one other guy who survived until the end. That's such a cool concept of a game. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't look great.
Lies of P. I have never been able to get into that
just
really weird Pinocchio telling. And I guess there's supposedly that port use a ton of AI.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Interesting.
Developing story.
Yeah.
Not 100% certain.
Yeah. We'll see about that. And plus, I'm not really, the Souls-like games are cool. There's a lot of people like them. Not me.
Muramasa the Demon Blade. Why didn't they make a sequel, dude?
So the thing is,
Vanillaware hasn't put out any software in fucking ages, and they are Nintendo simps. They should have something out.
so you know what I think? I actually think that that might be a bit of both. So it's interesting because there was actually Rebirth, and then they replaced it with whatever it was called, Revenant, whatever. Blades of the Revenant or whatever. Revenant Blades, that's what it was. So it said Rebirth.
They already did Muramasa Rebirth.
So I'm wondering if it's kind of a bit of both.
I liked RuneScape.
RuneScape looked cool.
It looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be a fun multiplayer type of romp.
I think that like stuff like One Piece Grand Gourmet.
Hello Kitty Party Land. Are you fucking serious?
Remembering that's for kids.
Dude, really? At the Big Dog showcase?
They shouldn't have done that. They're getting Metal Gear Collection 2. So Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots appears on consoles that are not PlayStation consoles for the first time like ever, which is really cool.
Pretty cool.
Final
Fantasy Resonance sucks. I hate it.
2D man.
I hate that they did
2D HD.
This 2D HD thing that Square Enix is on right now.
Yeah, they gotta stop.
Is garbage, and the fact that they put CGI cloud as a simon is bullshit.
Yeah. At least they actually animate the
Piku Niku 2. Didn't know there was a Piku Niku 1.
Yeah, that walk one, the long walk or whatever.
Yep. The Dusk Bloods didn't get a full trailer.
I'm gonna take some umbrage with this right now. You showed less of the Dusk Bloods this time than you did the first time you showed it.
Making me worry about what you're actually doing back there.
Yeah, what do you actually got going on, right? Now the thing is, right, in Ninjala or whatever,
Ninjala, Splatoon, these cute
Splatoon Raiders. I'm sorry, I don't know what everybody's hype about.
Either release Splatoon 4 because Splatoon 3 is a port, so that your mainline series of games are no longer ports. That would have been the thing to do. Why are people so obsessed with Splatoon? Why are you making a single player version of this?
Yeah.
No one who plays Splatoon. Listen, Nintendo, no blood. Nobody who's ever played Splatoon has ever thought, gosh, I really wish I could play this by myself.
Yeah, yep. Agreed. I agree.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I see Splatoon Raiders, if they're not careful, I see Splatoon Raiders potentially being the death of the Splatoon IP. Like, I see that game is not gonna sell well. It's competitive multiplayer that keeps that game going.
Yeah, that game has been going nonstop and has constant events. What are you doing?
Devil May Cry 5 again.
Cool.
And the thing is,
it's no longer a network title.
Yeah. That's
cool.
That's really what it is.
I'm glad.
That's
Wrap
really
that shit up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that fucking shit ever had to happen.
Yeah.
Anybody who was like hard into the Switch.
Now the thing is, as you got deeper into the direct, I started appreciating a little bit more of what they were showing off, because they started out early on. It was like the first 27 minutes. I was like, I'm about to shut this off. I'm like, this is
almost a full L.
Yeah. It was almost a full L, right? And the thing is, right, we saw the Dusk Bloods, we saw Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, which I'm incredibly happy for. That was, when I saw that, I was like genuinely peak.
So
I was like, not like.
So they have 12 sports. Why did they show us thumb wrestling?
They shouldn't have done that.
That was a mistake.
That was such a bad idea.
That was a big
That was such a
mistake.
bad idea.
Uh,
That was such a bad idea. Of all things.
thumb wrestling?
Yeah, check this out. And then do it badly.
So there's also this whole thing, because I remember when Wii Sports came out and then Switch Sports came out, this was a physical thing. You were getting up, moving around. Why the fuck are we doing mouse control skateboarding
Yeah.
and thumb wrestling?
Yeah. Goofy. But the rest of it, I'm glad they brought boxing back, and I'm genuinely going to put hours into that. But
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
all the Kingdom Hearts games coming to the Switch 2 natively. No more, because Kingdom Hearts 3 was on the Switch 1 via their cloud gaming service, which just turned that shit off. So the thing that interests me in this, and we talked about it in the group chat a little bit, the fact that Square Enix chose to take a title like Kingdom Hearts 4 and chose a Nintendo Direct to be the place that they first really showed it off is actually kind of crazy to me.
It's a move.
You made a statement by doing that.
It's a move.
You looked at everybody else. It could be Valve with Steam, it could be or the Steam Deck or the Steam machine in this case. It could be Sony with the PlayStation, Microsoft with Xbox, and you said we're over here. You low-key said we're over here. And I'm like, that's kind of interesting. Like that is like, if I was to take anything from that, because I'll be honest, was a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, played like 2, maybe 3 worlds of Kingdom Hearts 3, and realized that game was booty cheeks. That game sucked so bad. I might give it another shot, maybe, just because I kind of want to see what Kingdom Hearts 4 is about. And if I don't play 3, then I'll be more confused than I already am when it comes to that series. But 3 was cheeks.
Yeah.
3 was cheeks. So, I'm glad the Switch 2 is getting all of them natively. And I'm glad that they decided to show off such a big game on a Nintendo Direct.
Why didn't they do anything about Pokemon?
That's my question. That's my question. Because we're gonna talk about the last thing, and then I'm gonna get into why I think that ultimately they failed at what they should have been doing. So the final thing, the thing that everyone's been talking about, Nate the Hate confirmed it with leaks and everything like that. We knew it was coming, right? Ocarina of Time remake revealed at the end. And the thing is, right, just with what they showed me, I'm hype, but I'm pissed. I love the fact that they didn't make it look like Breath of the Wild. I love the fact that they leaned into making this look like a chonky, beefy game. Like the visuals, it's like those Unreal Engine remakes you be seeing all the time, right?
It did have that vibe.
Like really, looks really good. The music, you knew when you heard the music playing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, this is really this. And let me say this. Ocarina of Time is that game for me. Ocarina of Time, some people, they might sit there and they might say, a Super Mario game, whether it's 64 if you were kind of in that, N64 era, or it was prior Super Mario games when you were in the SNES, NES era. Maybe it's Sonic the Hedgehog for some people, maybe it's Final Fantasy for some people, maybe it's Metroid, Star Fox, maybe it's, could be any Dragon Quest, could be any number of things, right? The Legend of Zelda, specifically Ocarina of Time, is that game for me. I remember being a kid at our local video game rental store where you had 5 days, oftentimes counting the first day, which I hated. I remember how many times we rented that game.
Yep.
Just to play it again and again. And the first time we rented it, we were, baby didn't know nothing. So we jumped in there on somebody else's data, didn't really know what we were doing. I remember after we rented it and said, we're really going to play it. And then from that point on, it was like 3 or 4 or 5 other times we rented it again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we never owned it until like later in our lives. But I'm like, that game was like, I remember sitting around an N64 on an old tube style TV and hitting Ocarina of Time, bro. That was the game for me.
I wonder what it's gonna, because it's gonna be bigger in scale than the N64 version. How are they going to translate it? Is Hyrule Field? How's that gonna go?
That's what I'm saying.
I feel for a game that's getting released this year,
You showed us nothing. The biggest game of your direct. Like, let's be honest. Everybody went into this direct being like, okay, I'm here for Zelda. Everything else is icing on the cake.
that was a bag drop.
You waited until the end of the direct to show it off, and you showed off 30 seconds. I think it was like 30 or 40 seconds.
Yeah,
Of total, like, actual visuals, not just, slowly scrolling over a tapestry, which was cool. It was cool. The buildup was cool. The crescendo of the music was cool. It was all cool. But after that little Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, they didn't even say remake. They were bold. They just said Ocarina of Time. After that popped up on the screen, you should have at least showed a motherfucker riding on a horse. You should have showed somebody
pulling a sword out
of a stone. Something. You sat there and fucked off for 50 minutes straight to show me 30 seconds of a character model.
Yep. I
was so mad. I was so mad.
So what's the next thing? What do we rate the shows?
Yeah. We rate them.
Sony State of Play.
Sony State of Play, I'm going to say 7. I would say the lulls were enough in the State of Play to knock it down from what would have been like an 8 or a 9. The lulls were really bad. Like, Dune was bad.
Yeah.
Dune was bad.
And also the lack of any other first party titles.
Yeah. You don't
like, we have a massive amount of Sony IPs that you could get back into. Every other company's doing that same thing.
Yeah, true. Sly Cooper,
didn't do it.
you could have got back into.
Yep.
Infamous, you could have got back into.
Yep.
There was rumors of an Infamous remake. Should have done that.
I
would have bought it.
Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
Thing.
Fuck out of here, man. There's so much.
So I'm gonna say it was a 7, a really good 7.
Yeah. And it was a tough 7 because the games that they showed that were good, amazing.
Yeah, it's very, very, very
amazing.
Good.
But yeah, the lows were enough to be like
the Xbox Live Showcase.
Okay, so this is controversial. That one's an 8 for me. So they tickled a fancy, man.
Yeah.
They tickled a fancy. They hit, like, they talked about Fable. They talked about Gears. They talked about Halo. They talked about Crazy Taxi. There's so many games.
And actual really aesthetically pleasing hardware for the anniversary.
Yeah. It's like, it looked good. Like, the games that they talked about were all games that I played. I played every last one of those growing up.
So there were E3 years where it was like Gears, Halo Reach, I believe. No, there was ODST.
Yeah.
And then they did a racing game, and then they did, so like it felt in classic form where they had everybody show up for so I'm gonna say it was an 8. I think it's actually really ignited me wanting an Xbox, not a Game Pass doing some of the same things. I just want an Xbox now, and it's like, nice.
The return of Xbox console exclusives is literally like, I live for that. So that's, very happy with that.
Nintendo Direct June 2026.
Nintendo Direct June 2026. Now this is the thing. This is where it starts getting crazy. Because that direct to me was kind of a miss on almost every level because I like Fire Emblem. I'm not the hugest Fire Emblem fan. I'm going to play that game. But I'm not the hugest Fire Emblem fan. I'm not even really a huge RPG guy. So there was a lot, and it was densely packed with RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
If you liked RPGs, you had a lot to pick from. The showcase or the direct for me mostly was a miss. But seeing Ocarina of Time look like that, when I say like genuinely, I sat there, I'm like, I'm kind of in my feels right now. I'm like, this is crazy to see this game like this. Like, it is crazy the fact that, like, because even when they did it for the 3DS, right, it was the same game. It just had a new skin. It's like a PC mod. This, like, and they went in. You can see they went in.
I think it's going to be quite the experience.
I think that game alone changed that whole direct for me because it was like a 3 for me. Dead ass, it was like a 3 for me. And it would have been, and I'm not gonna take it to from a 3 to like a fucking 9 or a 10 because it would have been a 9 or a 10 if you had a 3-minute long trailer with gameplay of Ocarina of Time remake.
Yep.
But it went from like a 3 to like a solid 6 to me.
I think it's a spiky 3.
Spiky 3, a real mean 3.
Yep. I think it's 3 all day with some of these.
A real Mike's Hard 3.
Yep. That's a Mike's Hard 3. It's not that we're sponsored, though that would be greater than amazing.
Yeah. Just so you know.
It would be every day, bro.
Just so you know. That game that saved the entire direct for me. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about Splatoon Raiders. I don't even care about Splatoon in general.
Yep.
So I don't care about Splatoon Raiders. I don't much care about the Bonanza DLCs because I'm gonna be honest. You play Bonanza, you get the idea of Bonanza. You don't need to be paying for DLC for like
Switch Sports looked good. Zelda looked good.
Yeah. Xenoblade still looked good. There's complaints.
Xenoblade, that's a third spike in a spiky 3. I think that.
Yep.
Other than that, I think that they are the definitive loser of this roundup.
Yeah. I would say ultimately Nintendo had, and the messed up thing is that it kind of was an alley-oop. You had this was the easiest dunk you could have done. You have a 2026 game, it's 2026, and you don't have any more to show of it. You really, you dropped the ball hard.
And you didn't show any evolutions of the starters for the new Wind and Waves.
Yep. Not even a little extra footage.
You didn't announce any roster updates for champions because that's been contentious.
You could have even announced, and I'm just gonna say it. You know, the Nate the Hate rumors also said a 3D Mario in 2027. You could have announced 3D Mario.
Yep.
Because that now makes you sit there and think, well, I have Zelda this year, and then I have 3D Mario next year. Like, you gotta.
And we're missing the anniversary. The anniversary was Donkey Kong costumes.
Yeah.
For Mario, didn't thrill me.
Yeah.
But I think all together, one hell of a month for announcements. I think IGN's still doing some Summer Games Fest stuff. I think they got a little bit of stuff left.
I'm expecting probably some extra info on certain games. Like what I'm kind of anticipating is anticipating a probably, Ocarina of Time remake direct. There's probably going to be, you know what I mean? Because they did one for Kirby Air Riders. I don't think for a second they wouldn't do one for Ocarina of Time remake.
Fair play.
So I think we're going to probably be seeing more information as the month goes on. And if anything, it seems like really huge, then we'll talk about it. But I mean, as a whole, this showcase season was hot to death. So many good games.
Enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was pretty exciting, all things considered. besides that, I don't know. I think that just about does it.
I think that about does it. Yeah.
We ate good. And games that'll actually come out this year, so it's nice. The one thing that was absent was no GTA.
Yeah, no GTA 6. That's a little weird. Did they say we
I think it's actually been delayed again. I'll have to look up on it.
Yeah,
but
I heard the same thing.
Yep. So it's like
gosh.
One more
year.
We got Ocarina of Time remake before we got GTA 6. And with that, we have reached the end. Happy June gaming announcement season. That was amazing.
Game Awards is coming up soon.
Yeah, so
soonish.
We got some shit coming.
Yeah. To cover that too.
Yeah, absolutely. And then still wanting an E3 retrospective. So maybe stay tuned for that sometime very soon. Because we're in that E3 bag. Because that's all we talked about today, honestly. Find us wherever you find your favorite podcast. Find us on YouTube at CritTube. Find us on Twitch at CriticalHit_gaming. Got some streams coming up soon. Find us, find Crimson at Critical Hit Crimson on Instagram. He does the drawing, sketching type of stuff.
Gonna be doing a little bit more of that here soon.
Yep.
Got plans with that. So
Yeah, got plans for that.
Stay tuned.
Yep. Until next time.
Until dawn.
What a dud. That was dumb.